Introduction and welcome everybody on this weekend masterclass where we try to learn few things about the project, about the ecosystem that we together are building, along with the mentor, the developer, the creator, Chavez. So this is like a weekend trend that we always go through, and we make sure that everybody understands the basics at least, or the advanced part as well, which we conduct in these trainings. So these trainings are basically designed to help you understand how can you make the most of this system, the opportunity that has been provided to you, and that too at such a right time when the entire crypto market is about to go on verge of a bullish run. We are right now in the halving year of Bitcoin. Everybody knows that Bitcoin has already crossed its all-time high, $73,750 back in April, right? So this is the moment, this is the time when you need to capitalize the crypto market, the crypto opportunities. But if we look into market space, there are so many projects, there are so many opportunities, it's all more confusion. And as we know, that the system of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies is decentralized. In a way, the market is like unregulated. There are no central authorities. So that gives a huge scope of scams, right? So over here, if you try to identify which projects can be, can be the best for you. So we have been through many projects. Trust me. So what are available in the markets are shitty ROI plans, maybe 0.5% daily, or maybe 1%, or maybe 15% daily. Then there are staking programs. You stake our coins and we will give you something in returns every month. Is it worth? Then there might be some futuristic promises like Web3 blockchains, metaverse, and everything, which are never ever delivered, right? And then there are lots many other stuffs. Of this, if you try to identify which can be the best projects for you, we can help you understand our ecosystem, in a way which can suit your profile. So what we are trying to do over here with this training is give you a clear idea. What do we have with us, and how can you make the most of this ecosystem as well as the opportunity? So I am Prashit and I'm from India, and being a part of crypto industry for like 5 years now, we have a few resources and few some knowledge that we can impart. And being closely associated with this project, with this gentleman Chavez, who is running the entire show, we can at least give some credibility that we are on the right track at the right time and with the right community and right mentor. So allow me to share my screen. What we will do today is we will give you a overview of everything. We won't get into details. We won't get into calculations. We will give you an overview, and then we will quickly jump onto Q&A. And if there are certain topics that you need clarity on, and at your request, at your behest, we will get deeper into the training. Is that fine with you all? So let me just share my screen and let's begin this training and let's get over with. All right, so everybody, welcome to the Master Workshop on VAS. We are all Satoshi, the Bitcoin Code, BTCC, and Boomerang. As we know, we are all a part of We Are All Satoshi. That's an affiliate model, and we have exclusive digital products. And We Are All Satoshi is like a marketplace where these digital products are available for everybody. Anybody who wants to be a part of this We Are All Satoshi, they can participate as clients and they can take individual benefits of the products that we are offering. As well as we have an affiliate marketing model associated with VAS, which can in turn give you a passive benefits through team buildings and through affiliate referrals, right? Then we have BTCC, that's the Bitcoin code, which is the native coin of our own blockchain that we introduced back in October 2023. And this gives an opportunity for anybody who would like to get into a 140 years of mining program. that is offered with BTCC. Then we have our latest product, Boomerang, which is like a arbitrage trading platform, something that has never been conceptualized, something that never had been thought of, and something which was never ever developed that we are about to deliver as a platform, as a product to our entire community. So this is the master training, and I have the privilege to offer you this presentation and this training. And this entire ecosystem has been set up by none other than the creator of the project, the developer of the project, the mentor of the project, one of the finest gentlemen. He hails from India, just 28 years of age. He happens to be the CEO of We Are All Satoshi by mistake, as he mentions, and he is none other than Chavez. So one of the most humble and down to earth person that we have made in this crypto industry. I've been fortunate enough to be, closely working with him for like 1 year now. And what I can say about this gentleman is he always delivers. I know there have been many speculations about Boomerang, which is our product, which is not yet delivered, and the timeline has been, not fulfilled many times. But I still believe in Chavez. I personally endorse Chavez, and I know he has not just delivered, but sometimes he has over delivered. We will speak about him about in the last part of the presentation or the workshop, and I'll help you understand why he has this credibility. So we are in the crypto industry, right? Do you know how this crypto thing works? How does a Bitcoin in 2009, valuing at just $0.09, it went all-time high to $73,750? How? Why this unprecedented growth in cryptocurrencies? The basic and the basic and the most essential reason for that is the supply is limited. We have many markets, financial markets, right? Commodities, stock, and crypto, forex, everything. All the markets are basically they all play around the demand and supply. If we speak of crypto industry, any cryptocurrencies and any token that is of value, you will observe that the supply is limited. So if we speak of Bitcoin, it is of course a limited edition. The max supply of Bitcoin is only 21 millions. And what is the population of the earth? How many are we in numbers? Almost 8 point something billion, right? And the max supply of Bitcoin is just 21 millions. As of now, as of today, 19.7 million Bitcoins are already in the market. They have already been mined. So how many are left? Only 1.3 million. 1.3 million of BTCC left on this entire earth to come into supply, and how much time it will take. So if we consider like from 2009 to 2024, it's almost like 15 years now. In 15 years, of 21 million, 19.7 million is already out in the market. They have already been mined. So how much time should 1.3 million take? Any guesses? The stock lasts till 2140th year, and it will take like almost 116 years more for this 1.3 million to get into supply. The reason behind it, it's halving. So this crypto coin, Bitcoin, the mother of all cryptocurrencies, it has been specially designed that it gets limited and limited. The supply gets short every 4 years, and that way, if the supply keeps on halving, it will take 116 years for 1.3 million to get into supply. 116 years, I mean, I don't know if I will be able to see that. But our next generation will of course will be able to. So this is like a legacy that you can establish if you're participating in this type of opportunities. The crypto demand, supply, and mining 8.11 billion population on the earth, 21 million Bitcoin on the earth, 19.7 million already have been supply, 1.3 Bitcoin left. The demand is high and the supply is limited. And what happens when the demand is high and supply is limited? The price they appreciate. This is what we have seen when the entire world was in lockdown, right? The basic necessity, the basic supplies ran short. And because of that, even the basic key essentials for living, their price, they skyrocketed, right? And this is what's going to happen because the demand and supply of cryptocurrencies is eventually going to influence its price, its volume. Can you see how many crypto enthusiasts are there in the world? More and more people are getting into decentralized thing. Why? Because the banking system, the centralized financial systems, they are they don't benefit that much what this decentralized systems can. And decentralized systems are in a way offer more freedom, right? So the prices of cryptocurrencies are bound to go high. And especially with this halving year, you will see the portfolio might grow to 3 to 4 to 5 times whatever coins you are having, whatever portfolio you are having. And with the latest evolutions in technologies, DeFi, DAO, NFTs, it is basically influencing the entire crypto market. So cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, these are all opportunities. If you don't understand this, just take this example. Someone bought $40 worth pizza back in 2010 using 10,000 bitcoins. So if you don't appreciate what you have, if you cannot determine the value of the assets you are having, you can incur such losses. In May 2024, that is the current month, Bitcoin is right now priced at $66,700 right now, right? If anybody would have invested just $1,000 in Bitcoin back in 2010, he would have had 2,500 Bitcoins priced at 0.40 of each Bitcoin, right? And considering today's price, 66,700, the asset would have been worth 166 million. Do you think 166 million is enough to transform a life? In fact, it is, right? Not just yours, but your family, your children, your next generation. Just just $1,000 invested back in 2010 could have given you such a massive returns. So do you realize the potential of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technologies? We are getting into the decentralized system eventually. You like it or not, you know it or not, the entire world is going to eventually adapt to technologies. We remember the example of Android. Nokia did not accept Android technology, and look where it is. So technology is going to take its place. You believe it or not, you learn it or not, it is getting into your life. It is getting in a way, it is taking space into our daily life. So either change or be the change. It's practically very simple. So even today, if you are not aware of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies, even today, if you are not participating in all this opportunity, you are missing again a big chance, because this would be like a halving year, which can give you greater benefits. Last year, we had almost like, we went into lockdown. People could not potentially make the most of the halving year. But this year is very, very important. And there is going to be so much of liquidity in the market. And, Chavez has often mentioned this. He really wants to capitalize this halving year. And he has told us many times he is going to create more millionaires in this halving year than ever before. And that's the reason why he is working day and night to deliver the product, because it's not just about a single product. It's about the entire line of products that he is having designed specifically for this halving year. Boomerang is one of the most challenging product that he has ever built. There is no doubt about it. The reason behind it is because no one has ever thought of such a concept. Great things takes time, but when they do, they can last for ages, right? There are evidences in our history, like the Great Wall of China. It took years and years to build, but it is lasting for like many years now. So great things take time. So have patience. Chavez is gonna deliver, and he is gonna deliver in this halving year. Not just a single product, many products that he has already conceptualized and he is already working on. So if you want to make the most of this halving year, particularly, and if you still feel that you have missed an opportunity, and if you feel like knowing what you know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies now, if you want to go back to 2009 and start mining Bitcoin, is it possible? It is not, right? It is not. And knowing what you know about the halving year, do you have a crypto portfolio with you right now, which can which can multiply? How much Bitcoin are you holding? There have been many instances in this 15 years where you could have grabbed some Bitcoins, but you did not took it seriously, and you sold them off for one or the other reason, or maybe one of the other excuse, or potentially you did not believe in the opportunity, right? You cannot go back, but we have something for you, which you can. Just take some moments to go through this.
Bitcoin, the king of cryptocurrency. Since its inception in 2009, it has grown and developed to a new standard in finance, offering one of the most lucrative investment opportunities the world has ever experienced. As more people adopt Bitcoin, its limited supply and growing demand has significantly increased its value, generating tens upon tens of thousands of millionaires. As time moves forward, technology continues to advance. We see the evolution of things all around us. The same is true with Bitcoin. When it was launched, in order to mine Bitcoin, you would need physical hardware like an ant miner, as well as the software and technical know-how to configure everything. So mining was only available to those that had that specific skill set. And the miners are the ones who benefited the most by creating the Bitcoin ecosystem. I would like to introduce you to the evolution of Bitcoin, an unprecedented once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be one of the first people to mine Bitcoin code. No external hardware needed and no complicated software, which makes it available to everyone. Simply order your NFT miner, connect it to the network, and you're set to mine Bitcoin code for the next 140 years. Imagine being able to go back to 2009 and be one of the first miners of Bitcoin. Knowing what you know right now and what Bitcoin has achieved, this is an absolute no-brainer. Bitcoin code is following the exact roadmap that Bitcoin created in all aspects. It's on its own blockchain. Exact same number of coins mined every day. Total supply of 21 million. Halvings, the whole 9 yards. This is your opportunity to be a part of the evolution of Bitcoin. Will you sit on the sidelines like last time and miss the opportunity? Or will you take action and become a part of history? The choice is yours.
The choice is always ours, and so will be the profits, right? Right decisions made at the right time with the correct information and with the right mentor can always lead you to and cash an opportunity. So here we are at the right time, at the right opportunity, with the right team, and with the right project, and with the right token, a coin that we have just introduced back in October 2023. So we are representing the Bitcoin code. It is a coin which has been introduced as the native coin of a blockchain, which was developed and designed by Chavez. So Bitcoin code is the native coin of BTC20 smart chain. And this chain is basically the future of Bitcoin that we can say, because the entire blockchain and the mining program of BTCC has been designed on the exact roadmap of Bitcoin. So that's the reason why we call it the evolution of Bitcoin. So welcome to the future of Bitcoin. Back in 2009, everybody need to have a hardware. Even today, the mining of Bitcoin, the physical mining of Bitcoin requires hardware and special skill sets to mine Bitcoin. But today, the mining of Bitcoin has been so much commercialized that it is not possible for every normal, individual to encash that as an opportunity. But over here, we are into digital space and we are a part of digital mining, and we offer a simple mining program that can you can start with a simple NFT. This NFT can practically be implemented on the blockchain and they can mine BTCC for you like 140 years. So BTCC, as the name suggests, it is the native coin of BTC20 smart chain. And if we speak of our BTC20 smart chain, it is practically a EVM compliant blockchain. EVM is like a Ethereum virtual machine, and it is like a software or the operating system for blockchains to have maximum functionalities. So if we speak of technology, we are more compatible compared to any other blockchain as we are EVM compliant. If we speak of TPS, the transaction per second, that's the speed of blockchain, we have approx value of 64,000 as our TPS. And if we speak of gas fees, it's almost a cent. This practically makes our blockchain fast, scalable, secure, and decentralized. BTCC, as we mentioned, it's native coin, and the supply of BTCC is only through mining. That to 140 years, it will take for entire supply to get into market. We have many more projects designed and to be launched on BTC20 blockchain. So potentially we have a very advanced blockchain, and through its native coin, it gives an opportunity for every individual to make the most of this offering. So over here, you can start your mining program using this digital NFTs. These NFTs are having different values, of course, in terms of pricing and technology wise. Also, these three NFTs that differ. So each NFT has a capability to mine BTCC for you, but at what rate they will mine BTCC for you depends on which NFT you are putting into mining. Each NFT differs in terms of hash power, that is the speed through which they mine BTCC or they claim BTCC from the daily supply, as well as they have their own consumption. That is the cost of mining is determined on the consumption value, which is calculated in B fuel. Just a second. All right. So each NFT differs in values, of course, price value, as well as technology-wise in hash power and rate of consumption, right? So this NFTs gives you potentially 140 years of mining BTCC. Now, why should you mine today? Because the supply is limited. If we speak of BTCC, it is the exact copy of Bitcoin. 21 million in total supply compared to Bitcoin, right? The supply is only through mining, like the physical mining of Bitcoin. The rate of supply over here at 7,200 BTCC every day. This gets distributed amongst all the miners, but each miner will claim how much of from this they will from this daily supply depends on their hash power. So depending on hash power, you will claim BTCC from this daily supply. And what do you think? Today, there are like 871 participants in this master training. Day by day, miners are getting into the system. So this daily supply is fixed, but the numbers of miners, they keep on increasing. So if you are not mining today, tomorrow BTCC will be more expensive for you. Expensive in what sense? Like you have 7,200 Bitcoin codes distributed to be distributed amongst all the miners. Now, assuming that there are only 10 miners in the room, everybody gets 720 Bitcoin codes, BTCC. Assuming that there are 100 miners, each gets 72 BTCC. Assuming that there are 1,000 miners, each gets 77.2 BTCC. So as the number of miners will keep on increasing, each miner, they will practically be getting lesser and lesser BTCC as the miners keeps on increasing. So the demand is fixed. Demand keeps on increasing because number of miners they get, they get involved into mining BTCC, but the supply is fixed, and this gives a leverage to our Bitcoin code because day by day it's getting expensive. Although we have 4 years of halving program over here also compared to Bitcoin, but this gives a very exponential value to Bitcoin core, and for that reason, in just 80 days, we achieved all-time high of $87.782. This is our all-time high. And even if today you see this, BTCC is consistent at $62. So it is for that reason that technology-wise, we are very advanced compared to Bitcoin in terms of technology, in terms of any feature that you compare with the traditional mining of Bitcoin, we are far more advanced. So for that reason, this Bitcoin code holds a more, in terms of opportunity, it can give more benefits in the coming future. So blockchain is for like 140 years of BTCC mining, and it has lots of feature in itself, mining, harvesting, swap, bridge, and everything. So this was an overview of the system, but how do we get started? So practically we have an affiliate marketing model that is, we are all Satoshi. Now, how do we relate to this title of our affiliate marketing model? Practically, what we are trying to do over here, what we are trying to achieve over here is making our community Bitcoin holders. Satoshi is the smaller units of Bitcoin, right? So practically what we are trying to do over here is we are trying to make everybody a Bitcoin holder, that is Satoshi. So this is how we determine that name. We are all Satoshi. This is the official website, was.network, and you have this option to log in and register. Now, when you go to register, all the new members who have joined here, when you go to register, you will require a referral link to participate in the affiliate marketing model, which can be given or provided to you by your sponsor or your introducer. And when you create an account, a back office is provided to you. And over here, you can see all the affiliate calculations. And from here, you can purchase the digital NFTs. You can see on the left-hand side, there is menu. And in that, you have subscriptions and where you can buy the NFTs, which we just mentioned, starting from $50, 50 USDT, sorry, 500 and 5,000. You can buy a single unit or you can buy multiple units. It depends on you. And practically each NFT will give you 140 years of exclusive digital mining on this interface, right? So number of NFTs can be purchased and they can be put to mining, and together they will give you a hash power. And with that hash power, you will claim from the daily supply that is 7,200, right? So this is about we are all Satoshi. This is the back office. Now, many people questions the credibility of the project because there were some persons associated with the project which are no more a part of the project. So for that reason, we also have a legal disclaimer over here. You can scroll down at the bottom and you can go through the legal disclaimer that we have officially on the website. You can go through this legal disclaimer, right? And one more thing, in a way, we are about to make it decentralized in the near future. Although it is today managed by Chavez, he is the owner of We Are All Satoshi. But this is, of course, a centralized project. But in a way, we are trying to make it decentralized. In a way, we are going to decentralize the affiliate marketing industry as well. So for that reason, we have already taken the initial steps. We have registered Affiliate Marketing 3.0 DAO ourselves as Affiliate Marketing 3.0 DAO LCC. Now, what is DAO LCC? DAO is decentralized autonomous organization. Like in the traditional businesses, we have a hierarchy of ranks in the offices, right? There is a director, there is a managing director, then there is a CEO, then there is a COO, and that wise we have a hierarchy from managers to general managers, and finally the clericals and all the different departments and everything. So in the centralized systems, there is a hierarchy, and the process or the workflow, it is from higher authority to the lower authority, right? But in decentralized autonomous organization, it is more of an organization, but it functions in a decentralized manner. But how? So over here, voting rights are given to the members of the DAO. Anybody can become a member of DAO. There are some formalities or there are some protocols that are to be followed. And in a way, you get a part in the decision making. In a way, you get part of the business, and how you are participating, following which protocol, that determines the rights provided to you in the DAO, the voting rights especially. And as many voting rights you have, the more influence you will have in the functioning of the DAO. So it's like a decentralized autonomous organization. It functions as an organization, but it's all in a decentralized manner, right? So we have already initiated the process of our being a decentralized autonomous organization. And in a way, in the near future, you will see we are going to influence the affiliate marketing industry with this. We will be the first company that will be setting new standards in operating. So this is We Are All Satoshi, and let me quickly walk you through to the back office of We Are All Satoshi. Now, the critical components over here are when you buy any NFT. When you buy any NFT, you get this NFTs minted on the wallet addresses. Now, which wallet address you have on the dashboard? This section where you need to put in a wallet address. So whichever wallet address, we specifically use MetaMask wallet for training, so you can use that as well. And whenever you use MetaMask, you just need to fill in this MetaMask wallet address over here. So with this, on this address, whichever NFT you purchase, they are minted. And when you access the dApp, the mining interface, through that MetaMask wallet, the NFTs will be minted, and you will see your NFTs in this section. This, all right. So you will have to buy a NFT, or maybe you will have to buy a Boomerang. You need to become a client to the company, right? After that, everything starts. And just a second. When you buy a NFT, you can deposit USDT, whatever the value you determine, depending on number of NFTs, and all you need to do is paste a MetaMask wallet address over here in this section. And depending on how many NFTs you purchased, they will be minted on your MetaMask wallet. So on the MetaMask wallet, you need to, first of all, install BTC20 Smart Chain, right? Only then you will be able to access the mining interface. So how do you do that? We have our own blockchain explorer page, that is scan.bitcoincode.technology. Scan.bitcoincode.technology, when you access this page, scroll down at the bottom, and you have over here, add BTC20 Smart Chain. Now, when new people, they try to access this, what mistake they practically do is, first of all, they go to bitcoincode.technology on their mobile. I'm speaking of mobile, not on laptop. Once you access this bitcoincode.technology, and from here, you try to walk into the scanner, this option over here, it can lead you to scanner page, right? This is the scanner page, the Explorer page. Now, sometimes when you access the home page of our blockchain and you try to go to the scanner from here, it practically pops your window into your Chrome, Google Chrome on your mobile. So for that reason, you will see the scanner page, but you won't be able to access this link. Many times we have seen this problem with our teams. So what we are trying to tell you is directly open this page, scan.bitcoincode.technology on your deb browser on your mobile. And once you do that, try to push this button and you will see you are already connected to the smart chain over here. Let me just change it. So once you press this button, it will install the blockchain on your MetaMask wallet. And then it will ask you to switch the network. Once you press the switch the network, your BTC20 smart chain will automatically get installed on your MetaMask wallet. You can see it over here. You choose this, and then you go to the mining interface from here, the code 20 button this over here, and you will be able to access the dashboard of the mining interface. And if the NFTs have already been minted to your MetaMask wallet address, you will find it over here in this section, right? Let me show you how. So what I'll do is I'll unstake one of my NFT and I'll help you understand. How do you find it? Let's note down this number, 8853. Let's unstake it. So once you have your NFTs minted on your MetaMask wallet address, and then you access the dApp through your dApp browser on your mobile or on your laptop through the extension, MetaMask extension, you will find the NFTs purchased over here in this section, minted on your wallet addresses, right? Apart from this, there are Boomerang licenses, and when you purchase the Boomerang licenses, you need to submit a MetaMask wallet address at the time of purchase. That address gets whitelisted, and you will be able to access the dApp of Boomerang then. But we also provide free NFTs from with the Boomerang licenses. So whatever address you give at the time of purchase of Boomerang license, your free NFTs associated with your Boomerang license will get minted on the wallet address provided over here at the time of purchase. Maybe you can put the same address on dashboard as well as for Boomerang, you can put the same address. It doesn't matter now. So all your NFTs will be minted on a single address. And once the NFTs are minted, you will see this section. It will show you that your number of NFTs that you have that have been minted to your wallet address. So all you need to do is install BTC20 Smart Chain on your wallet, MetaMask wallet, access the dApp, bitcoincode.technology/dashboard, and you will find NFTs over here. Now, if you are just starting your mining program, so for the first time, you will require some BTCC because practically we are transacting the blockchain. We are executing a transaction on blockchain. So when for the first time, when you start mining BTCC with your first NFT, you will require some BTCCs to be paid in as a gas fees on blockchain. And for that, you can either take help of your upline, the sponsor or your introducer. They can help you with some BTCC, right? And this can be of value. Please note down for your first NFT, this can be of 0.0006 BTCC is sufficient for single NFT. And practically this is of almost negligible value that your sponsor can help you with. right? So when you want to start your mining, you need to access the mining page from your on your dashboard, right? Under dashboard, and you have two sections over here: miners in nodes and miners in wallet. So in miners in nodes, there are all the NFTs that you have put to mining. You can see all the NFTs that are mining BTCCs for me, right? And in the miners in wallet, you will find your fresh NFT, which has been minted to your wallet, right? Now, you will observe that there are two types of NFTs nowadays available. The free NFTs that you purchase with the Boomerang license, they are, basically non-transferable. And just a minute, if I can see this, if I have those NFTs over here, see this. These are all the free NFTs that were provided through Boomerang licenses. And these are practically those NFTs which were purchased in subscriptions, NFT subscriptions. So what team has decided is with Boomerang, whatever NFTs you are getting, these NFTs will be non-transferable. You cannot transfer these NFTs. And how do you differentiate? So these are old NFTs which are transferable. You can see the clear picture of the type of NFT, and this NFTs have null value. And this NFTs are practically non-transferable. Of course, they can mine BTCC for you, but they are non-transferable. So getting back to the fresh NFT that you get received. So all you need to do is have some BTCC on your wallet, right? And 0.006 BTCC is also sufficient. So if you have BTCC for gas fees, all you can do is press stake button over here, submit the transaction on blockchain. It will ask you for a confirmation on MetaMask, and this way you will dedicate this NFT to the node, and it will start mining BTCC for you. How do you check? You will see the numbers reflecting over here. They keep on changing every seconds, right? So if you find numbers changing over here, that means uh, your meter has started and you are being charged in B fuel for the mining BTCC. All right, this indicates that you are mining BTCCs, right? Now if you want to transfer this, I'm sorry, let me just rectify that transaction on MetaMask. If you want to transfer these NFTs to other addresses, to other MetaMask wallet, what you can do is you can you can press this my NFT section. You can tap this my NFT sections, and it will open a secret a section for you. See my NFT. When you double presses or double click it, you will see your NFTs over here. And when you tap on your NFT over here, it will give you further options to transfer. So remember this, the free NFTs with the Boomerang licenses, they are non-transferable. So with that, you won't find this option. But all the old NFTs, or maybe the NFTs that are purchased through NFT resubscriptions, right? They are transferable. So you can use this button over here, the transfer button, and all you need to do is submit a MetaMask wallet address, and this NFT will be transferred from this wallet to your other wallet that you are submitting over here, right? So this is how you transfer NFTs. So many people are using multiple wallets, and they although they get NFTs minted on a certain wallet, then they transfer it to a certain wallets. So you can use this feature from here. I hope all this is clear to you all, and we can proceed further. So we were discussing WAS back office. Few points that you need to remember on WAS back office. One was to submit this MetaMask wallet address. This is very important because whichever NFT you purchase, they will be minted on this. And you can, when you buy a Boomerang licenses, over there also you need to submit a MetaMask wallet address, and the free NFT associated with Boomerang, it will be minted on that wallet. Now, one important thing that you need to remember is deposits and withdrawals. Now, for deposits, please make sure that you deposit at least $10 and make sure that at least $10 they reach over here in your back office. So assuming that you are transferring from Binance, now Binance is charging almost 1.4 or $1.6 as transfer fees, right? So if you want to get in $10 over here, you might would have to transfer maybe $12 from Binance. So that 1.5 it get deducted and some more, not just exact 10 amounts, $10 of amount, something more also is, it reaches over here. So that way you will have at least more than $10 over here, right? So please make sure that you deposit at least $10 because the deposits under $10 will never reach your wallet addresses. All right. And if you are planning to buy NFTs or maybe boomerang licenses, so whichever your package value is, please make sure that you have some extra USDT, because when your USDT reaches over here, it gets converted to SUSD. And in that conversion, some USDTs are lost. So assuming that you are planning to buy a boomerang license of $500, right? Make sure that at least $501 it reaches over here in your back office. So if you are transferring from Binance, you might would have to transfer at least $502, right? So that 1 point something will get deducted at Binance, and once it reaches here, it will be more than 500 point something, 500 maybe point something, right? So that way you will have the value. Sometimes what we do is when we transfer exact values, some USDTs are lost in conversion and you might not have sufficient amount to purchase the license or the NFT subscriptions. So as you can see this, the last transaction, you can see over here, 42.17 USDT was deposited and it was converted. So deposits in USDT are converted to SUSD, and in this conversion, some USDTs are lost as fees, right? Although it's very nominal, but still some are lost. So make sure that you have at least some more USDT reaching to your wallets over here. Now for the newcomers, BTC20 wallets, it's an absolutely no. Don't use this because you are not aware of BTC USDT, BTC20 USDT. So for fresh new users, always use ERC20 deposit wallet addresses, and or if you have some experienced mentor or your introducer who knows about BTC20, then you can access this, right? So one thing, well, this all things you need to make sure, and apart from this, rest all things are fine. Okay, one more thing. In this section, you have remaining 3x. All right, this is also very important. In this section, you have remaining 3x. So this is practically the potential income you can have on We Are All Satoshi. And you can claim this income from all the ranks and rewards and all the affiliate incomes. So which are all your affiliate incomes? First of all, kickback, 5%, check match, 10%, rank rewards, then the pool income. All these 4 types of affiliate income, they all are included in this 3x, except for the Bitcoin rank. I hope you are aware of the compensation plan. If not, go through it, you will understand. Bitcoin rank is not included in this 3x. Apart from this, any affiliate income is under, or it's calculated under this 3x, whichever you are left with. Now, what happens if your daily income or of your next income, it basically goes beyond this 3x left with you? So anything that is beyond this 3x, it goes into unclaimed income over here. And it is practically available for 24 hours only. For 24 hours, it will be available, and after 24 hours, it will flush out. So you will miss all the extra income that you are having. And how do you get this 3x income potential? So whichever package you have purchased, you practically get 3x of your package value as your potential earning on VR or Satoshis. Let us assume that 1650 is left. 1650 is left. And tomorrow I sponsor somebody with maybe $5,000. So with $5,000, if I'm calculating 5%, right? So $5,000 into 5%, that's $250. Uh, let us assume that I'm practically signing like 8 people, right? So 8 people with 5,000, I'm getting a kickback of $2,000. Now, how much potential income I'm having over here? It's just 1650, right? So at the next closing, business closing, what will happen is I will be able to claim 1650 and rest of $450, uh, $350, right? Rest of $350 will go into unclaimed income and they will remain there for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, if I'm not again hashing up or resubscribing and increasing my 3x, they will flush out. So please make sure that you are, in a way, retaining this 3x income potential over here, right? So how you can do this? By resubscribing or hashing up. So practically this is all, and few more things over here. In the security section, you are having two-factor authentications. Please make sure that you enable this. There have been many instances where people have, in a way, given away their passwords some way or the other, and they are losing their accounts on VR or Satoshi as well. So please make sure that you have all the, confidential passwords, and your two-factor authenticator is also, enabled over here. Right. So this was all about WAS. Now getting onto our blockchain, our mining interface. So very quickly, I will help you understand this mining interface. So we have already shown you how do you, see or check your first minted NFTs, right? You can find it on the dashboard. So whichever MetaMask wallet you have submitted on the dashboard of VR or Satoshi, you will get your NFTs minted on this, right? Or at the time of purchase, you have given a Boomerang license purchase, you have whatever address you have submitted, you will get it over here. So now, how do you start mining? So all you need to do is go to the mining section, go to miners in wallet. You will have your NFTs over here. Press stake button and press confirm. You can see the gas fees was 0.000409, right? Stake miner success, and your NFT is gone from miners in wallet to miners in nodes, right? Go to dashboard. You will see zero NFT again, right? Go to mine, go to miners in wallet, your NFTs not available. Miners in node 8853, right? That was the number. See this, right? Miners in nodes and 8853 is available over here, right? So that way you started mining BTCC. Now, how do you explain this mining? What is this BTCC, right? So assuming that you purchased a farming land, you have a land where you can farm. Maybe you have borrowed this land, right? Now you are putting seeds into the ground and you are trying to, grow crops on this farming land. Now there will be a instance when your crops will be ready for harvesting, right? But you put in your money first of all to buy the seeds, then you put in to, to help your plants grow. You put in all the other facilities to the farm, right? So that is practically the cost of mining to you. That is how you determine the cost of mining to you. And maybe this is not your farm. You are just, want to benefit from the harvesting of the crop. So you have borrowed a farm. So you need to pay the rental as well, right? So in a way, all these things are cost of mining or cost of growing that plant. Now your farm, your crops are ready. Now you want to sell this crop after harvesting into the market. But to get it into the market, you need to first pay the price of farming, right? Of growing that plant in that land. So biofuel is quite similar to the cost of farming. And this is your ready crop, which you need to harvest if you want to sell it off in the market, right? Once you sell it off in the market, only then you will be able to cash out, right? You will be make the benefit. But before that, you need to pay this cost of mining, and that cost of mining is in biofuels. It's calculated in biofuel. So biofuel is like a energy quotient. It determines the cost of mining for you. But mining what? Mining BTCC. Now, what is mining actually? Mining is claiming an asset from the daily supply. You can say that. There are some calculation, based on that calculation, you practically claim from the daily supply. So this is what I have claimed depending on all the NFTs that I'm having and their total hash power. I'm claiming from the daily supply, but to cash it out in the open market, to sell it off, to transfer, to do whatever I want to do with this, I cannot do it right now because there is a cost incurred to it. This cost need to be paid in B fuel, and this is like the cost of mining this many BTCC, right? So if I'm paying this cost in B fuel, I will be able to harvest this BTCC, and practically they are available for me in my MetaMask wallet. And later on, I can do whatever I want to do with it. All right. I hope this is clear to you all. So B fuel is like a energy quotient. It's like which determines the cost of mining. Now, how this B fuel is determined? It is determined from the NFT that you are having. You remember we had NFTs, right? And there was there was a consumption rate associated with this. So any NFT that you are putting into mining, it will have a consumption rate of B fuel, and that way, this B fuel is determined over here, right? So this is $50 NFT. This is $50 NFT, and this has a consumption rate of almost $3 per day. So if you have put this NFT to mining, it's gonna cost you $3 every day. This is $500 NFT, and this is gonna cost you $30 every day. This is $5,000 NFT, and this is gonna cost you $300 every day. So how does this benefits you? So this is just a value you can use to calculate your everyday expense of mining or the cost of mining. But the best part is you don't need to pay this cost of mining upfront, right? You can practically incur this cost of harvesting at your convenience. And there are also percentages of you can determine how much percent you want to harvest. Okay. So depending on your budget, you can harvest. It is all at your suitability. It depends on you. If you have budget, you harvest. If you don't, it's okay. You can keep on mining. So the cost of mining is not to be paid upfront. That is the best part of the system. But how it will benefit to you, and how do you determine if it's at all benefiting you? So for that reason, you need to understand that although the cost of mining is determined in B fuel, but the B fuel is fixed, the value of B fuel is fixed. That way, the cost of mining is always gonna be fixed to you. If I'm having this many NFTs, the cost of mining is fixed for me because each
Okay, it seems like Tashish is frozen a little bit. I believe he'll realize this and come right back. Okay, so just hang on a second. Hang tight. I'll pause.
Beef. So we were discussing biofuel, right? So the price of biofuel is fixed. So if I'm having a $50 NFT, it's gonna cost me $3 every day. If we calculate in biofuel, the price of one biofuel is 0.0125, and that is fixed. For that reason, this $3 is fixed, right? So how do you determine if your mining is profitable or not? You need to come over here in this section. I will explain this section, and after that we will quickly get on to Q&A. I think this is all for the training part, and if there is further, we can discuss. So quickly, I will help you understand this part over here. This section, it tells you the BTCC reward. This BTCC rewards, it's like the daily supply. So 7,200 is the daily supply, but if you break it down to 10 minutes, it's 50 BTCC every 10 minutes, right? Now, these are the number of miners I'm having. I have put to mining 158, and this is the total consumption from the day this miners started mining. So that is 682, 1, 2, 3, 6.8 millions in biofuel, 6.8 millions. And if we multiply this with 0.0125, this is the price of biofuel, right? So very quickly we will do that. So 68, I'm sorry, 6826828 multiplied by 0.0125. So that's gonna give me, you can see this, $85,335. $85,335. So that is the cost of mining for me. So that means how many BTCC I have mined? That is 794 BTCCs. Just a second. 794 BTCCs. So the cost of claiming this 794 BTCC, it's 85,335. But comparing it to our existing rate of the existing value of Bitcoin, if we calculate the net worth, so that would be, just a second, 794.977 into what is the current rate? 62.432. 62.432. So that's 49,632. Can you see this? 46,000, 49,632. So in a way, you can see I'm not even covering the cost of mining. I am not even covering the cost of mining. The cost of mining is 85,000. 85,000. While the net worth I'm having, depending on the current rate, it's 49,000. So I'm not even covering the cost of mining over here, but that's okay, because claiming from the daily supply, it's important. I have already explained to you. Today there are few miners. Tomorrow there are going to be more miners added, and this will keep on increasing the total hash power of the system. That means from the 72 supply, I am going to claim lesser and lesser every day as the number of miners will keep on increasing. So mining BTCC right now, it's important. Selling off BTCC, it's a not that crucial at the moment. Day by day, as the number of miners will increase, so will be the hash power of the total system. And if the hash power increases, that means I am claiming lesser and lesser from this daily supply. So for that reason, it's important to mine right now rather than cashing it out. What you will be able to mine today, you won't get the same rate tomorrow. And how do you determine? How do you determine how much you are mining every day, right? So for that reason, you need to know two components. One of them is your total hash power. So over here, you can see my mining hash fee. This is my total hash power. And this is system's hash power, right? So how do you determine how much BTCC you are mining every day? So for that, we have a formula. Please note it down. Your total hash power, that is 248,000 divided by system's total hash power. Your total hash power divided by system's hash power multiplied by daily supply, that is 7,200. So I am claiming 5.70 BTCC every day from the daily supply, depending on my hash power. Now, if I don't increase the hash power, if I'm not increasing NFTs, I have 158 NFTs, right? If I'm not increasing these NFTs, my hash power is not increasing. But can I stop this? Can I stop systems hash power? If tomorrow, maybe from the 700 participants, 20 people they buy a $50 NFT and they start mining, so this hash power will keep on increasing, right? So my hash power divided by system's hash power, whatever the value you get, you multiply it with 7,200. That determines your daily mining rate of BTCC. Do you want to check how much it will influence? Let me just show you. Now, your hash power is not going to increase unless and until you buy NFTs or you put NFTs to mining, right? It's not going to increase. So your hash power is fixed. 248,000. Your hash power is fixed. Now, tomorrow, when maybe 100 miners will join the system, right? But even with the $50 NFT. So $50 NFT is having a hash power of 1 kilowatt. That means 1,000 into 50. So that's 50,000. So this is your, just a minute. So this is system's hash power. And if tomorrow $50 NFTs, 1,000 miners, they get into system, maybe 100, they get into system, and they are having hash power of 1 kilowatt. So that means, just a second, 100 into 1 kilowatt. So that means 100,000 are added to this. So plus 100,000, right? So this gives us a new value of system's total hash power. Now my hash power is not going to increase, 248,000, right? 248,000 divided by the new hash power, if tomorrow multiplied by 7,200. You see this? Initially, I was claiming 5.7 something. And just by 100 people getting into mining with just a $50 NFT, it's going to reduce 0.1 value. And this is just a small numbers that we have just taken into consideration. Imagine when it will be very popular and thousands of miners they are getting onto this. You are getting free NFTs with Boomerang. You might would have to again resubscribe, repurchase NFT subscriptions or Boomerang licenses every day. Can you imagine how many people are gonna get into this mining program? And that way, that way, you know, everybody, will keep getting lesser and lesser BTCC. So for that reason, if you are having any NFT that is sitting idle over here, please get it to mining. It's very important for you all to start mining as early as possible. And what we are doing is right now, we all know that Boomerang is gonna take time, frankly speaking. I'll update you on Boomerang as well. What happened is we are developing something that has never been thought of, never been designed, never been available for us to take up as a protocol, or maybe to take it as a something that we can look up to and design our own product. We started from scratch. We started from scratch. So Chavez had the biggest challenge, that is he could not have get inspired for the codes and everything. He had the biggest challenge of starting from scratch. The idea was beautiful. In the beta testing, we found that it is executable, it is possible, right? We made profits, and those were real time profits, right? But when we are getting into a large volume, or maybe we are launching this project on a bigger scale, at that time the problem arises. In beta testing, we had limited resources, limited number of pairs. But when we broaden our horizons, when we have so many users who are already 86,000 our wallet addresses are already whitelisted, right? And there will be more and more user getting into Boomerang. So what will happen is we might not be able to achieve what we originally have planned. And this is what's happening every time when we Chavez declared some dates. Technically something or the other glitches appear, and for that reason we could not get it delivered. But one thing, if you ask me about the credibility of Chavez as a person, as an individual, I 100% trust his honesty. As a person, I trust his honesty. And if you ask me, uh, him as a technology expert, I have 1% confidence on him. Chavez is one of the best we can have on the project, or as a lead developer. And the best part is that we have our CEO, so-called CEO, as the developer. We are not relying on third parties for developing our products. This blockchain has been designed by Chavez himself. It is his 2 years of work that he has delivered to us, that too in an affiliate model, which he could have easily promoted as an exclusive, you know, not associated with MLM, right? He could have delivered that as a product, but instead he chose to stand by a community which was already in a bad phase, in a bad shape. So just to support that community, he introduced his blockchain, right? So credibility, technology expertise, everything is 100% sure for Chavez. I have full faith. And if we speak of him as a management guy, that is the problem. He is not a management guy. He is a developer. He is a hardcore developer. And sometimes it happens, as a developer, you determine few things, but you cannot achieve that instantly. So that is what happened with Chavez. Maybe we have missed a deadline many, many times. Of course, it's frustrating. Even for us, it's frustrating. So you can imagine how frustrating that would be for Chavez, because we have like few $1,000 that we have put into Boomerang. But for him, BTCC, the BTC20 smart chain blockchain is also at stake in a way, right? They have traditional investors, they have traditional businesses which have bought the licenses, who have participated, or they have put interest into our product. So he has more liabilities, he has more responsibilities. So instead of getting frustrating on him, I would prefer to give him time. And instead of getting a product that is under delivered, or maybe it is not competent, I would prefer to have a product that is more compatible or more sustainable. So for that reason, I still today stand with Chavez. I have known him as a person, I have known him as a developer, and I think he is still the right person who can deliver this boomerang. And you may ask all your, active uplines leaders, they all would agree, because we have seen that guy sometimes over delivering, and he has always done that. So have faith, and eventually you will see all the dots, they will connect, and maybe sometime later we will we will might laugh at it. We had such a terrible time waiting for the product to be delivered. So again, I would like to conclude this training, and then we will go into Q&A with, we all are right now at the right opportunity and at the right time. This is Bitcoin's halving year. And he is not just going to deliver Boomerang, he has all other products already in the pipeline, which he will deliver eventually. And we are right now with the right team. You can say that all the leaders are exceptional. Trust me when I say this to you. You choose any team, they have such amazing leaderships. If you are not able to connect to them, please try to. In network industry, it is not important to have an upline. It's important to have an active upline, right? If you are not able to connect a right upline, and with them, try to understand this opportunity. We have this master training over here. I can help you with anything, practically anything on the project. And we have other good mentors, other technical experts who are helping you in Saturday Support Forum as well. So we have an ecosystem, a beautiful community of almost like 50,000, more than 50,000 community. So appreciate this, be a part of this history in the making. That's all I can say to you, right? So Grace, I think that will be all from the training side. If there are any Q&A, we will quickly take them, and after that we will conclude.
Thank you, Trashid. Excellent, very, very excellent training. Thank you so much. All righty.
You need to have two assets. One is TRX for gas fees, and the other is the USDT that you want to transfer in TRC20. So there has to be two wallets, first of all, and you are accessing the bridge.bitcoincode.technology from the dApp. All right, on Tron Link Pro wallet. So on the Tron Link Pro wallet, you must have two assets. One is TRX for gas fees, and the other is USDT, which you want to move to BTC20, right? Now this funds USDT from TronLink Pro wallet, it gets shifted to our blockchain. So our blockchain supports on BTC20 network, right? So you need to submit a MetaMask wallet address over here, so that your USDT from TRC20 it gets to BTC20. So bridge in is working. Of course, there will be some fees that might be deducted in TRX, as well as USDT will also be reduced. So this is one of the way with which you can directly transfer USDT TRC20 to BTC20. Yes, Grace.